Migrant families at the border, focused right here on San Diego. On your left, hundreds of people sleeping at a South Bay church. They're planning a rally at the border tomorrow. And then on your right, could Camp Pendleton be the new home for tens of thousands of migrant families? Good evening, I'm Brian Shlonsky. This is what it looked like in 1975 when the government resettled Vietnamese refugees at Camp Pendleton. 10 News anchor Lindsay Pena reports that North County base could once again be transformed to house refugees.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. Right now, officials at Camp Pendleton say they know nothing about a temporary immigrant housing project, but a memo obtained by Time magazine details a plan that could have around 47,000 immigrants on the base in as little as 2 months. In this old military footage from Camp Pendleton, you can see the rows and rows of structures that housed Vietnamese refugees for several months back in 1975. The roughly 50,000 men, women, and children stayed at Camp Talega on the northern part of the base. Decades later, there's talk of housing immigrant detainees at Pendleton, something the base's former commander, Brigadier General Michael Neal, says could be challenging.
I would not be happy with that if I was a base commander. It's a responsibility. We're supposed to gear up for war, not for taking care of people who illegally cross the United States.
According to an internal memo obtained by Time magazine, the U.S. Navy has been directed to establish temporary and austere encampments on military installations in California, Arizona, and Alabama. Neal says Pendleton may have made the list because of its size, but that can be deceiving.
But we need to fire weapons up there, such as artillery, and we need a lot of room. So while the map may show a lot of room, a lot of it is not areas where we ever want anybody to be except the Marine.
The plan appears to be the latest effort to implement President Trump's zero-tolerance policy for people caught crossing the southern border, a policy Senator Kamala Harris called for an end to during her visit to the Otay Mesa detention facility Friday.
When they arrive here, we call them criminals. We treat them like criminals. That is not the sign of a civil society.
Now, the memo says the structures would be designed to last for 6 months to 1 year. Reporting in the studio, Lindsay Pena, 10 News.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Our team